What's going on, guys? I've been getting into guns for a few years now, okay? And I'm a very good shot. I would say I have some experience in all different styles of firearms. But one thing that I never fail to do is every once in a while, guys, and during the year, I take a couple moments, an hour out of my time to just remind myself that guess what? You can kill yourself with a gun. You can shoot somebody else by mistake. Mistakes can happen with a gun. So I go over the safety precautions. And this is, so out of my love for you, this is what I want to do today. Go over safety and precautions. Okay? Unbelievable. This is my Glock 19. An unbelievable pistol. I like to throw the 33 round mag in it, 31 round mag, ladder mag in it. Okay. This mag is loaded. When you're talking safety with a firearm, if you come and say you was concealing a weapon and you had it loaded outside, okay, you coming in the house, you're going into an area where there's nobody around, or even if there is somebody around, when you're taking this gun out for your holster, you want to have an imaginary circle all the way around your body. This gun is never to point at anybody. This gun is never to point at yourself. You know what I mean? I can't even, you notice how I can't even point the gun at myself in a display. This gun, this barrel, this gun could take your life. This gun, there's no erasing the mistakes that this gun could make, guys, okay? I know people who shot themselves, okay? It's not a game, bro. Listen, there's an imaginary circle. If you wanted to see the gun, if we had a range and I'm handing you the gun, I'm handing you the gun barrel down, and I'm handing you the gun with my finger off the trigger. The first two most important things about safety. First, if you're in a house, if you're trying to make sure your gun, if you want your gun to be unloaded, you take the mag out. Always point this gun in a safe direction. Make sure there's nothing in the chamber. You pull back and rack, you see there's nothing in the chamber. This gun is officially safe. And guess what? Even when this gun is empty and safe, I still won't point it at myself, guys. Because certain habits you have to put, when it comes to certain levels of precaution, certain habits you have to take, you know, to make yourself safe. So there's certain habits, okay? Now this gun is empty, okay? If I was to hand it to you, I'm still not gonna hand it to you like this here, bro. Point it at you, bro. Never point this gun at anybody, and think about who's in other rooms, where they would be in another room. Never point this gun toward a room where one of your loved ones is. Somebody is. Even if you're working on a gun and you're doing something and it's, even if it's empty, be aware of who's above you. Be aware of everything that's going on around you, bro, and be aware of yourself. This is the circle. So I'm handling this weapon. I can talk to you guys like this. Guess what? This is the circle around me. This barrel either is going to be upward, as long as there's nobody above me, or downward. As long as there's nobody below me, here's my safe circle. I can take this gun in a circle. As long as the barrel is pointed downwards, that's my safe circle, okay? And notice the importance of keeping your finger off of the trigger. There's no reason for me to ever put my finger in that trigger area unless I'm intending to shoot something or somebody. When you're in the range and you're shooting, you're done shooting, sit your gun down, get your finger out of there. The only time you're putting your finger in that trigger shield is exactly when you're ready to shoot, okay? When you're done shooting, say there might be still bullets left in the magazine. You take your 3 or 4 shots, get that finger out of there, sit it on the table, like pointing the gun downrange, not sideways, downrange. Sit the gun on the table, step back. You want to pick up the gun? Pick up the gun. Somebody else tell you, yo, it's not hot, you all right. Never trust what nobody else say. Pick up the gun, inspect it for yourself, make sure the mag is out, go like this, check that chamber to make sure it's empty. And then you make it hot. You put the magazine in the gun, rack it, which will make it hot, okay? It's very simple with these striker fire guns. Sit the gun down, you in a range, because guess what? Sometimes people be in the range, they have fun. Bah, 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 bah. Yo, they turn around to their friends and they don't know. It's like driving. When they say where your eyes go, you go, your vehicle will go. Well, where your eyes go, sometimes your gun will go a little bit. And guess what? There's somebody shooting in the range beside you. There might be a wall there, but these bullets pierce through many walls. So it's not fair to the person that's in the range beside you. You talking to homies, yo, this thing is sweet. Guess what? You aiming this gun at somebody else's head. You don't even know it. They're in the range beside you. So shoot the gun. Blah, blah. Never put, when you're raising up the gun, You raising up that gun. You notice my finger ain't going to the trigger, so I'm ready to shoot. Now, if I was actually really shooting, I'm raising the gun, and at the same time I'm getting my sight, I'm putting my finger to the trigger to let go. But when I'm done shooting, the first thing I'm doing is getting my trigger out of it. I'm not done shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, my finger still ain't going to sit it down because guess what? Bow. Accidents can happen. I'm shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Then I'm taking my finger off the trigger, out of the trigger on here. Then I'm talking about your ass, yo, this thing is sweet, and I'm sitting it down. And that's gun safety. Here's gun safety. Imaginary circle. Imaginary circle. Okay? Imaginary circle. As long as nobody's above you or beneath you. Imaginary circle. This barrel was never to point at you. This barrel was never to point at you. This barrel was never to point at somebody else. At no times. Empty or loaded, okay? And that's my love for you. And I would also suggest, if you're storing the gun in a way that you want to be able to quickly assess it when you're around the house, magazine in the gun. Can I shoot this gun right now? No, I could have it stored somewhere for fast access, but can I shoot it? No. Why? Because it's not racked. Until the gun is racked, that's when it can be shot. So with Striker Fire guns, I mean, it gives you that little extra second. You grab your gun, especially if you're indoors, you're in the house, you hear a bump in the night, you have a chance to grab your gun and out of your sleep, get your focus. And that time that you're taking to rack the gun is giving you a chance to see what's going on, okay? Rather than just grab the gun and pow, shoot, you know, fresh out of your sleep. At least you're grabbing the gun and it's making you take a moment to rack it. I mean, it takes a quick second. Grab your gun, rack it, okay? This gun is empty. Trust me, I'm aware of everything going on. But it takes a minute to grab your gun and rack it, especially if you're indoors. Now, if I'm concealing a gun, if I'm out and about, I'm concealing, I'm going to make sure that gun is hot before I even put it in my holster. I'm concealing it because it's the element of surprise, and it's going to be racked. If something's going on, you're getting stuck up, or something's going on, situations jump off, you don't have time to be pulling out a gun and talking about filling the rack. No. When something's going on, all you have time to do is be going in your holster, coming out, getting busy. Okay? That's real life. But if you're in your house, there's nothing wrong with having a gun loaded, magazine, loaded mag, loaded, but not racked, okay? Loaded, okay, ready to go, but it has to be racked. Pick it up. What's up? The fact that you're in a house gives you a moment to do that because you have closed doors and you're hearing a bump. You have enough time to do that if you're inside of a house. But when you're out in the street carrying it about and things could just happen at the moment, there's nothing separating you from your enemy. You don't have that moment, okay? So I racked this gun. I know that it's racked. I'm putting it down here. You're going to see the bullet fly out of the chamber. I know that it's empty. Notice my finger never was on the trigger during this display. I hope you guys can get whatever you get out of it. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Gun safety.